Good morning, happy Friday. This is Essential Strength. So we have a set of weights, at least one set, and then we're going to be using a chair today too. So let's take a big deep breath up and blow it out. One more big deep breath up and blow it out. Nice job. Let's take the head around in a nice slow circle. And reverse.
And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Good, back to center, look up and down. So really focus on pointing your chin up towards the sky and then down towards your breastbone. Nice job, just getting the body ready for that movement. We're gonna look to the left and to the right. Bringing the chin over the shoulder or towards the shoulder, depending on your range of motion. And then maybe
when I saw you
go a little further each time. Good, getting those kinks out from last night's
something
sleep.
deep down
Nice.
in my soul.
Back to center, and we'll take one ear towards the shoulder, and then the other.
When I saw you and that girl walking down, ooh,
Nice
I would
job, roll the shoulders back.
rather go blind, boy,
And forward.
than to see you
And then
walk away.
make it bigger,
from
add
me,
those arms.
child.
Super job. Rolling back.
So you see, I love you so much.
Nice job. Really thinking about extending that range of motion, expanding that range of
Most of
motion.
all, I
Right,
just
we're looking
don't-
for the
I just don't
pain-free
wanna be
range of
free,
motion that you
no.
have.
I was just,
We might find that as we go
I
along,
was just
we can push past those sticking points, going a little further. Nice job, bring the arms down, and then one up to the sky, one down the leg.
When the reflection in the glass that I held to my lips now,
Very nice, thinking one long line, fingertip to fingertip.
revealed the tears that was on my face.
Good, back to center. Take the shoulders side to side. Good, getting a little twist in the waist.
I'd rather be blind, boy,
Great job, hands on
than to
hips,
see
big
you
circle.
walk away from me. Yeah.
And reverse.
Baby, 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 I'd rather be blind.
Great job. We're going to use our chair in the warm-up here, so make sure you have one that you can grab onto easily, right? If you're taller, you might want a taller chair. We do have bar stools over there if you like. And then we're just going to swing the leg forward and back.
Your love lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted
Nice job. And then
before.
other side.
So keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be at
Great
your
job. Thinking about
side
swinging your leg like a pendulum. So a pendulum doesn't bend or curve, right? So we're keeping the leg straight and just moving it underneath that hip socket. Super job. And then we'll take the other leg and lift out to the side. Good. Take a look at your toe. Make sure it's pointed forward. It'll want to sneak out to the side, but we want to point it in. Good. Nice job. And then we can stand behind the chair or turn around and lift the other leg. Good. Again, take a look at your toe. Make sure you're leading with your heel and not your toe. See some pointed out toes there. Try to fix that. Great job. All right. So now we're going to do big circles with the knees. So you can do one side and then the other. Or you can, if you want to hold on, sometimes it's easier to do all one side. but just make sure that you balance yourself out, right? Good, so this works some balance, works your strength of your hip flexors and your abs, and also works on our mobility. Good, really thinking about making the biggest circle you can with that. Nice job. All right, feet on the ground, let's lift up onto the toes.
And now with my loving arms around you, honey, I can stand up and face
Great job.
the world.
And then we're going to go back and forth from one foot to the other, circling that heel in the air.
Higher, higher and higher. And I said you left.
All right, great job. Okay, come back to center, stand up nice and tall. We're going to reach all the way up and then hinge at the hips. Let your upper body hang here. Roll it on up. Then lift it up again, reach up. See if you can reach a little higher than before. Maybe straighten the arms a little more than before. Good. Hinge at the hips. Let the upper body hang. Relax the head and neck. Look back between your knees. Nice job. Roll it up. Lift way up. Good. Straighten those arms. Maybe pull the elbows in towards those ears. Great job. Hinge at the hips. Come on down. Think about relaxing your low back here. Maybe breathing into that low back, breathing out, rolling it up. Good, one more time, reach it way up. Straighten those arms, maybe pull the elbows in. Yeah, you got it. All right, hinge at the hips. Relax the head and neck, look back between the knees, relax the low back. Shift your shoulders from one side to the other, so swaying gently side to side. Good, you can grab onto your ankles, shins, calves, whatever. Back to center, roll it up. Nice job. Okay, so 5 basic movements today. We're gonna learn something while we lift. Okay. So first movement is, I'll give everybody a guess. Squat. First movement is a squat. Okay. So we can use our chair here, and you also have the option of using your weights. Okay. So whatever variation you choose, if you want to hold your weights in this resting position at the shoulders, this is called the racked position, okay? So they're not really resting on the shoulders, but they're kind of, held in place by gravity, okay? So, come on down, good. Maybe a little bit shallow at first for this first set of squats. Nice job. So make sure your knees track over your toes so that they don't cave in. Yeah. Good. And maybe you find you can go a little lower as we get into this set a little farther. We're going to do 3 more. 3, 2. Good. And 1. Nice job. All right. So our next movement is going to be a hinge, okay? So we've done this one before. It's a little tricky, okay, because you have to focus on keeping your back nice and neutral while we come forward with the head and chest and back with the hips. So I'll show you the basic movement. So you're standing up nice and tall. You're going to push your hips back behind you, and your shoulders are going to come forward, okay? So see how my body's making this 7 shape or this L shape, okay? This is the shape we want. This is the shape we do not want, okay? So it's not, you're not dropping your head and shoulders over and rounding your back. You're keeping your back nice and flat and hinging at the hips. Great job. All right, option to use your weights here. Okay. So again, stand up nice and tall, stack those joints on top of each other. And a little tuck of the belly button, right? Activate that core. And we're gonna, if you're holding weights, you want them almost to drag right along your legs, okay? So, hinging at the hip. And come on up, good. Squeeze your rear at the top, good. So we're sticking the hips way back behind us, and then we're pushing the hips forward as we come up. So hinge and push, good. Hinge push. Arms are just hanging. They're not doing anything but holding on to those weights.
It's a shame.
Great job.
The way you
Nice
hurt
job.
me. It's a shame. The way you mess around with your man.
Good.
I'm
Push the hips
sitting
back
all
and then push them forward.
on the
Good. So this motion, even though our upper body is coming forward and down, the motion is really all about the hips going back and then pushing forward. It's not about how far down you can go. It's about making that 7 shape or that L shape.
The way you mess around with the man, you're like a child.
Good, let's try 2 more.
On a sunny day, pressure play
1 more.
with love, and then you throw
Push the
it
hips
away.
forward. Good. All right. So, squat hinge. Our next one is going to be a pull. Okay. So, again, we're going to use that hinge position. Okay, and I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to come down into that hinge position. Our arms are hanging here, and then we're going to pull our elbows back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and return. Okay, join me if you haven't already. Squeeze, return. Squeeze, return. Good. So we're holding ourselves in this hinge position. We're squeezing the shoulder blades together when we pull the elbows back. Good.
But you wanna
Good. So narrow and stay in the same position. Only thing that's moving is your elbow. Yeah. Good. What's our belly button doing? It's tucked in, right? So we want that core activated. That's protecting our back in this position. 3, 2, 1. And when you stand up, squeeze your rear. Push the hips forward underneath you. So you're standing up nice and tall. Good. Great job. All right. So now we're going to use our chairs. So we did squat, we did a hinge, we did a pull. Now we're going to do a push, okay? So, sitting in your chair. So start sitting up nice and tall, okay? And then what I want you to do is scoot yourself forward in your chair, still sitting nice and tall. And then we're going to lean back with a flat back until our upper back touches the back of the chair, okay? So, your back, you should be in a tilted position, right? But your back, you still want to have that nice neutral spine, okay? So, I'll give you the good and the worst, okay? So, a good position right here, and then we're gonna bring our arms up to kind of a goalpost position, right? So this is the one that I don't want to see. Is collapsed in the chair, right? So my spine is curved here to fit the back of the chair. What we want is to lift up from the belly button again, and then we're gonna push overhead. Good. Nice job. So straighten those arms overhead, and you want to think about the hands coming above the chest, right? So working the chest and the front of the shoulders.
Now I find myself wanting
Squeeze, good.
to marry you
3,
and take you home.
2, and 1. Nice job. Bring them down, and then we're gonna sit up in
I
the
know
chair.
you.
All right. So that's 4 out of 5. Our last exercise is going to be an overhead press. Okay. So some of us have tricky shoulders, so you can use either 2 weights for this one, or you can just use 1 weight, depending on how your shoulders are. The other option is if you cannot go overhead, just lift out in front. So we're going to stand up here. We're going to start in that racked position if you're going overhead, and just push overhead. So keep your palms facing each other, neutral palms, and try to straighten your arms out overhead. Good. Really straighten them out. Feel the shoulders working when you straighten, right? Good. What's the belly button doing? Yeah, you're tucking your belly button in. That keeps your spine in alignment.
It's
right?
lasted so.
3, yes,
Now
nice job.
find
Really
myself
reach it overhead.
wanting
Good, straighten those arms out overhead. Let me see it.
and
Straighten them out,
take
straighten
you
them out,
home.
straighten them out. All right, good. I wish we had mirrors up here, okay?
Send me,
Put your weights
I
down.
know you.
We're gonna take a little break. So 45 seconds, then meet me back here. Grab a drink, take some deep breaths.
Send me, honest you do.
These are,
I like them. But something like that would go with the
oh, these are Ryka, R-Y-K-A. Yeah. They're new ones. So you can always go to like, you can always get,
What would I give for
Yeah.
just a few moments?
yeah, you can get them for a lot cheaper. I mean,
What would I
if you
give just to have you near? Tell me you will try
do- All right,
to slip
back.
away somehow.
okay, going back to that squat, okay? Again, so you have two choices with the squat. You can use some weights, okay? And add a little resistance to it. So if you just want to work on your depth though, okay, which if you're not comfortable with squats, working on depth is a good way to get better at them.
Oh, I
You use your
need
chair.
you so.
And you can come down really low by
Love, oh,
having the
love.
stability and the support of the chair, okay? So if you're doing that, you want to keep your head and chest upright, right? Instead of, you don't want to be leaning over the
How
chair.
sweet it is.
Nice and upright. Good. Okay, so wherever you are, looks like
I
you
know
started.
it's wrong.
Good. So Marilyn, feet apart or
Things I
apart.
ask you to
Yeah.
do.
And then you always want to have your knees track over your toes. So if my knees are pointed forward, I want or if my toes are pointed forward, I want my knees to go forward. If my toes are pointed a little bit out, I want my knees to go out.
Without him knowing
Okay?
you gone,
We always want to avoid the knees
Then
going
we could
in.
meet
Though.
somewhere.
Yeah, so push the knees out. So Art, you might want to think
Somewhere where we
about
both are not
pushing your
known.
knees out as you go down.
and you just can you slip away,
Nice job.
slip away, slip away.
Good. And
yeah.
a good goal to shoot for, if you're not there
Need
already,
you so.
is 90 degrees.
Oh,
A 90
can you
degree
slip
bend.
away, baby?
Okay?
I'd like to see you right now, darling. Can you slip away
Two
now,
more.
baby?
2.
'Cause I got
And
to,
one.
I got to see you.
Who remembers what our next
I
exercise
feel
is?
a deep burning inside.
Who remembers what it's called? Anyone? It's a hinge, okay? Hinge. Deadlift, yes, it's also called a deadlift. Okay, so grab those weights. You could also do this one without weights if you're just working on form, that's fine too, okay? So tucking the belly button in, we want a nice tall posture, and then we're gonna send our hips way back behind us, and then push them forward. Good, send the hips way back, push them forward. So what I sometimes tell my clients is, think about a filing cabinet behind you and you want to shut the drawer with your rear. So you're going to push your rear out to the back. Good. Good. And your arms are just hanging. They're not doing anything other than hanging. Good job. Push your rear back. Push it forward. Good. Push it back. Push it forward. Nice job.
You thrill me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest
So can anybody think about when during their day they might do this? And come on up. No. Anyone think of any practical application for this exercise? Dropping something on the floor, yeah. So you can, do more of the deadlift action when you're picking something off the floor. When I used it this morning, I was drying dishes because my husband and I do our dishes by hand. So I was drying my dishes, and we have a big, deep drawer where we put all our Tupperware. So every time I dried a piece of Tupperware, I had to lean over and put it in, because if I came forward, the drawer would shut. So I had to push my hips back to get into that deep drawer. Okay, so I'm sure you can think of a lot of times, maybe loading the dishwasher you know, reaching for something in like the back of a closet, or reaching for water if it's in the back of the fridge, okay? So we use this motion all the time, so it's a good idea to practice like we are and learn how to do it right. All right, so what's our next move? Pull. Yes, it's a pull. So we're gonna have another chance to practice that position. So I'm gonna hinge at my hips. My body is parallel to the ground, and I'm gonna pull elbows back. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Squeeze, good, and return. Squeeze, return, good. Squeeze, return. Four, three, two, last one. Squeeze your rear, push it forward, stand up. Good, nice job. All right. Next one is our press, or our push. So, sitting towards the front of your chair. We're gonna keep our back flat, lean back, so the upper back's against the chair. Arms in that goalpost position, okay? You can tuck your chin to take the stress off of your neck, and then push your arms above your head. Bring the weights over your chest. Good. Nice job. So Marilyn, turn your hands toward me. Flip the palms. Yeah. Much better. Turn them towards me so they face me. You see how my hands face you? You want to turn your hands other way, other way. Flip them around. Yeah, there you go. Keep them like that.
The night I looked at you.
Nice job. So your core right here has to be tight, otherwise you're going to be slumping in that chair.
That I could speak to.
Good.
A
Three more.
dream that I can call my own.
And one. Bring them down.
I
Nice
found
job.
a
Push yourself up. All right. And then what's our last exercise?
Cheek to.
Well, we got to stand up, and then we're going to press overhead, okay? So one weight or two, or you can always do your front raise, okay? So start in your rack position, push overhead, good. As you go overhead, keep your ribs tucked in, keep your belly button tucked in. So what I mean is, if we don't do that, we get an arch, okay? Really hard on your back, okay? So keep the ribs in, keep the belly in, and just push overhead. Good. Nice job. I like how you're straightening your arms overhead all the way. Straighten them out. Good. Straighten them out. Nice job. 3, 2, last one. All right. Woo. Bring it down. 45 seconds. One more time. Sometimes we do when we have bubbly bar, but I don't see anything today. I know Bree was planning it though, so we are going to have one soon. I think so, yeah. Yeah. So also if you have any suggestions, she's going to be doing the calendar through February as it is now, and so if you have anything you want to put on the calendar, just let me know or let Brianna Brasso know. All right, so we're back to those squats. So again, you have a choice. You can just use your chair and go for depth, okay? Or you can grab those weights and do a weighted version. So either way, we want our feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Tuck the belly button in and come on down. Yes, nice job. Good. Susie, can you Yeah. So think about it. Every time you sit down, you are coming down further. Okay? So you can do it. 3. Good. 2. Nice job. And last one. Woo. All right. So what's next? Yeah, what's it called? Hinge. Thank you. Okay. So, all right, stand up nice and tall. And remember that filing cabinet behind you, right? So push your rear end back, close that filing cabinet drawer. Stand up, push your hips forward. Good. Push it back, push it forward. Push it back, push it forward. Good. You can keep your knees a little soft here. So not blocking them out. Good. Really squeeze your rear when you come forward. Think about pushing them forward so they're under your shoulders. Super job. Let's do 3 more. Last one. All right. So, what's the next one? Yeah. All right. Is everybody else shy, or just don't want to answer this morning, or just quiet, or? Okay. All right. So we're going to come down into that hinged position again. So stick your rear end back. Bring your upper body parallel to the ground. Pull your elbows back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze. Release. Good. Squeeze. Release. Nice job.
Want to spend my life with you. And they say, sing, oh, baby.
Nice. Pull those elbows back.
Since we've been together, ooh,
Let's do
loving
3,
you forever
2, and 1.
is what
Nice job.
I need.
Stand up, push your hips forward. Yeah, squeeze your rear. Good.
Let me
Okay.
be the one you come running.
Squeezing your own rear is usually a good idea. Squeezing someone else's, not so much, right?
I'll never be.
Boy, tough crowd this morning. Okay, so we're gonna do our push. All right, so come forward in your chair.
Let's
Lean your upper body back. All right, keep those abs engaged so that you have a straight line from your hips to your shoulders. And we'll come up to that goalpost position, pushing our arms overhead. The weights come over the chest. Last 2. Last one. Super job. Good. Push yourself forward in your chair. All right, last one. What is it? Anyone besides Wednesday?
I just came to see.
Any idea? Overhead press. Good. Okay. So, brain and body in this class, right? We get it all. Okay. So, starting at your rack position. Tuck the belly button in. Push overhead. Good. See if you can come to straight arms or close to straight arms, right? So that really engages the shoulders.
We ought to stay together, loving you well.
Good. Last 3, 2. All right. Have a seat. We've got some bonus abs. Okay. So you can control how hard you work on this one. Okay. So Libby, you can stay right down on the floor and do the same thing. Okay. So so sitting up nice and tall in your chair, we're going to put our hands on one knee. Okay. You're going to lift the knee and push on the knee. Okay. So you're pushing your knee into your hand into your knee. Yeah. And then other side. Yeah. Push. Good. Going back and forth.
You smiled at me and really eased the pain. Now the dark days
So what are you feeling as you do
and the
this?
bright days are here.
Stomach muscles, yes. So this is core, your core working. The harder you push, right, the harder you lift that knee
I love you.
and push against it. the more
Sunny.
you're gonna feel it.
Thank you for the sunshine.
Good, just going back and forth.
Sunny.
Push. Good.
Thank you for the love you brought my way. You gave to me your all in all.
Good,
And
one more
now
each side.
I feel 10 feet tall. Sunny,
Good.
one so true. I
right.
love you.
So let's do a little stretch while we're here. So you can just take
Sunny.
your hands on the side of the chair and twist your
Thank
upper
you
body
for the
around,
truth
keeping
you
your
let
lower
me
body
see.
facing forward. So we just got a little twist at
Sunny.
the waist. Good, as little or
Thank
as much
you
as
for
it
the
feels good
facts
to you.
from
And then
A
come
to
back
Z.
to center, other side.
My
Little
life
twist.
was torn like windblown sand. Then a rock was formed when we held hands.
All right, let's do one overhead. So
Sunny,
reach
one
up
so
overhead. I like to hook my thumbs. Somehow I
love
can get
you.
farther when I do that. And then here you're gonna arch your back,
Sunny.
okay? So arch your back.
Thank you for
And
that
come
smile.
back behind your head, if that feels okay. Right, so we wanna create some
Thank
space
you,
here
thank you
from
for
the
that
sternum
green that flows
down.
grace.
And then
You're
come
my spark of
a little
nature's
stretch for
fire.
those abs, and then we're gonna do
You're
one more
my
set.
sweet,
Okay?
complete
So
desire.
pressing against one knee
Sunny, one so
and then the other.
yes, I love
And I like to breathe out when I press.
Sunny.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Yesterday, all my life was filled
Right, so you're getting all the air out of those lungs so you can get a stronger contraction with the abs, right? It's a little bit mental,
Now
but
the dark days are done
Physical goes
and the
on
bright
with it.
days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere.
But really push
Sunny one
into
so
the knee.
true. I
Yeah.
love you.
And I find too, it helps if I push my palms in, if I use
I
my
love
fingers.
you.
It's not so much about how strong I am,
I
it's
love
how much my fingers can take. So we want to really push the knee into the palm into the knee. Good, one more each side. Push, push, push. Good, push. Oh, all right, let's do our little twist again. Back to center, other side. Good, back to center again. You can hook your thumbs, come overhead. Really arch the back as much as it feels good, right? Just opening up the front of the body. And then come to sit up nice and tall. Bring the arms down behind you. And we'll open up the chest. So really think about spreading out the collarbone. Pulling the elbows back. Good. You can look up if you like, or just look straight ahead. Breathing in, breathing out, opening up the chest. Really think about opening up the heart. Okay. Good. And you can move a little bit side to side here. That helps you get a little more opening. Good. We'll do a little side stretch. So one arm up, one arm down, and you're gonna reach that arm down. Oh, maybe you come towards your calf, maybe your ankle, maybe you hit the floor, right? And then reach the other arm up. So we got a big stretch in that extended side. And then nice and easy, come on up. Switch sides. So reach way up, and then reach down, see if you can come down closer to the floor. Good, really opening up that opposite side. And then sit up again. Good. So one foot straight, or one leg straight out, heel down, toes up. Sit up tall. This is another hinge, okay? So you're gonna think about your rear end back behind you and then bringing the shoulders forward. So notice I didn't say down, right? So shoulders stay up, head stays up, and we bring them forward, good. Good, roll it up, other side. Extend the legs, hinge at the hip, chest and shoulders forward. Nice job, roll it up. One ankle over the other knee. You can keep your foot flexed. Good. Drop the knee out to the side. You can help the knee along if you like. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, by pushing just above the knee. And then if you'd like more of a stretch, think think about that hinge again. So we're gonna send the hips back, the shoulders forward. So sometimes what I see is this, right? Okay, so that's coming down towards your leg. We wanna come forward. Yeah, that'll give us a better stretch where we want the stretch. Good, roll it up. At some point, it becomes all about protecting the back, right? Flex the foot. Sit up tall if you'd like. Drop your knee out to the side, maybe give it a little push. And then lift the chest, lift the heart, come forward if you need more of a stretch. Good, super job. Roll it up. Okay, so here's where we might need 2 chairs, right? So if you need 2 chairs, get 2 chairs. We're gonna do this stretch. If you need to put your foot up on a chair and hold on to another one, find a buddy, right? You can do it with your buddies, your chair and your buddies, or you can hold on, grab your ankle. So, can you do this, Marilyn? Then you're good. Okay, so from here, whatever position you're in, tuck the belly button in, squeeze the rear, push it forward. So this is the opposite of that hinge, right? So here we don't want to hinge at the hip. We want a nice straight line so that we stretch everything out right here. Good. Susan, take your chair to the wall. Turn it around towards the wall. Yep. Put your hands on the wall and put your foot on the chair. Good. So, other side, either grab that ankle or put it on the chair behind you. Kinds of different ways you can do this. Tuck the belly button in. Squeeze the rear, push the hips forward. So you want to think about dropping that knee so it faces the ground and opening up in that hip flexor. Good. Ooh, all right, nice and easy, come down. Big deep breath up. Breathe it out. Give yourself a round of applause. All right. And we learned something today. We learned the 5 basic movements, right? Good. Yeah, I like this playlist. All right. So it looks like it's going to be nice for our walk today if you want to join.